Hey, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back to episode number 18 of the Growth Academy podcast. I hope you're having an amazing day. Whatever you're doing right now, I hope it is going well. This is the third and final part of our mental toughness series. We've been going through a book called Executive Toughness, kind of studying it, kind of just showing you the main things I've learned from it, and just all the key points, basically just summarizing it into the most useful information that I found from this book and putting it into a few short podcast episodes. This is the third and final episode. Next week we'll be going into a different topic or just talking about something personal. I don't know, I haven't really planned it out yet, but anyway, going straight into the episode, I want to talk about what Jason calls the 100-second mental workout. And basically, what he did was developed a mental workout for professional athletes, but found that they can also be used for anyone looking to stay positive, focus more efficiently, and execute the key points of performance. And so what it says in the book is, your mind can be strengthened just like a muscle. The mental workout is a concrete and proven process that delivers results in the same way as a physical strengthening plan. That is, if you complete the exercise as instructed on a regular basis, you cannot help but become more mentally tough. And so these are the 5 steps to this mental workout. First one being centering breath, then identity statement, vision and integrity highlight reel, and go back to the identity statement again, and another round of centering breath. So here are the steps broken down and how you can execute these steps. Step 1, bring centering breath. This is basically breathing in for 6 seconds, holding it for 2 seconds, and then exhaling for 7 seconds. And basically what that's going to do is basically just make you more mindful. Basically it's going to relax you and basically get you into a spot where you're ready to work on your mental toughness. Now, once you've got that complete, going on to step number 2 is the identity statement. And basically what this is, to create your identity statement, you want to identify how successful you want to be in different areas of your life. This only needs to be a sentence or 2, and it should be repeated a couple times. An example of this would be something like, I'm confident and passionate about my work. I'm the most creative marketing executive in the country. And so this step should take about 30 seconds. So basically you just want to think about a holistic view of your life, where you want to be, what you want to be feeling, and repeat that a few times. Going on to step number 3, we have the vision and integrity highlight reel. And so basically for the next 30 seconds, what you should be doing is focusing on the things you need to do today to make sure your identity statement comes true. Visualizing trains your mind to stay focused on your control points. To best develop that focus, visualize in first person. Feel the emotions associated with success and run the reels in actual time. So basically when visualizing what you want to do and how you're going to feel, you also need to think about what you need to do today to make that reality come true. And so moving on, I want to talk about something that they call the Gable mentality. And basically Dan Gable was one of the most successful wrestlers of all time and mainly known for his extreme levels of discipline. I won't go into the details too much in this podcast episode, but you should definitely look it up. You should definitely learn about him because he's actually really inspirational. And with just basically the amount of discipline this guy had, the way he pushed himself as a wrestler in college and then as a coach who then coached the best wrestlers in the world, his level of discipline is basically like Michael Jordan level. If you've seen The Last Dance, and you know, if you know, you know. But basically, this a real quick section, but there are 3 main areas to sum up the Gable discipline. The first one being prioritize your discipline. This is because you probably only have a certain amount of discipline you can have each and every day. And so prioritize what are the most important things you need to get done that day and be disciplined towards them. And then if you decide you're going to start to relax a little bit, you're giving up some of that willpower, then you're losing out on some of the less important tasks you need to do that day. Number 2 of the Gable discipline is finish what you start. So every single thing you start, whether it's writing a story, reading a book, making some content, doing something at work, whatever you start, you should always finish that one thing. I know that's really big in all sorts of skills you're trying to learn. If you're trying to learn a song on guitar, if you're trying to write a song, if you're trying to get better at any skill, basically just doing one thing and finishing it is always going to be the best way to learn that skill as fast as possible. And the third thing with the Gable discipline is try and try again. Basically, if you keep trying, keep hacking away, you'll always get the in the end. And the sort of thing I always think about when it comes to that, and that always scares the crap out of me, is seeing that cartoon that's like all around the internet. I don't know actually who made it or where it's from, but of that miner trying to mine the diamonds, and he gets like real close, but then he just gives up and stops. And that's the thing that scares me so much whenever I'm doing anything, whether it's at work or growing a business or church stuff. That's the thing I'm always thinking about when times get tough. And anyway, I'm going to finish off this podcast episode and the series with 2 tips you can use to help make discipline a habit in your life. The first one being limit temptation. Being disciplined can be exhausting, and we only have so much discipline that can go around in a day. That's why it's important to make sure you limit anything that can tempt us to not being disciplined. Examples of this could be putting your phone in another room when you're working, not having your emails open, or turning on the TV to see what's on. So trying to limit the things that you know tempt you will help you be more disciplined, because you have more discipline to go around. The second thing is over practicing discipline. Discipline is a skill that can be trained just like any other, and this is why we should look at your daily goals and choose to overachieve them one day per week. For example, if your daily goal is to do 30 minutes of exercise, 1 day per week you should push yourself to do that, to work that goal until you do 40 minutes of exercise. This is a good way to not only be disciplined, but actually stretch that discipline skill that you have and actually get better at that skill. But anyway, guys, that's all the content I wanted to get through after summarizing Executive Toughness by Jason Salk. I thought it was a great book where I really learned a lot. And I just put the quick summary sort of steps into these few podcast episodes. I hope you guys found it interesting and helpful. If you did, you should totally DM me on Instagram or send me an email or whatever. All the links will be in the show notes below. But anyway, guys, as I said, I hope you really got some value out of this. And there'll be a new episode coming out next week with some more value. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.